Hey everybody, welcome back. It's MysteryMagic318 with my 7th or 8th video, something like that, with a new trick called NadineLove27. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do. Like this video, comment, give me feedback. I'll respond to all that. And also, this is a trick made up by Andy Field Magic. He's got a great performance, great cool effect, and the link for that is right here. And watch carefully. Gone. Right? Alright, so anyway, you can rewind the video and click there if you want to check that out. And I'll show you the trick, then I'll show you the tutorial, and this is a little twist I have on it that I'll show you during the tutorial. And this involves a lot of moves, so I'll also be posting videos or links for those other videos in the corners as well. Alright, so I'll show you the trick real quick, and then we'll get on with it. Alright, so all I'm going to have you do real quick is I'm going to have you select a card in a different sort of random way. I'm going to have you pick a card by looking at the cards instead of actually not being able to see your selection. So if I go like this, stop right there. Alright, you sure you want the 10 of diamonds? Okay, actually it's too late, you can't change. But all I'm going to do is go like that, okay? So your card's somewhere in there. I've cut them, and I'm actually going to grab my two handy dandy black kings, and these kings, believe it or not, are actually lucky. You can take a look at them. If you see any tape or anything, or any card in between them, nothing like that. Alright, so if I just stick these on top, and I flip them over, all I have to do is shake the deck after I flip them over, and just like that, those black kings actually trap your 10 of diamonds right there. And I know it's pretty cool, right? But you know what the thing is? It's actually an illusion. Dang it, they heard me. Whenever they hear me say it's an illusion, they don't like it, so they remove your card from in between them. But the thing is, some people think I just hid their card somewhere at the top, so I'll take about, what is that, about 15 cards, and I'll take these 15 cards, and real quick I'll just show you, and tell me if you see your card, the 10 of diamonds at the top. No? No 10 of diamonds? Alright, well maybe let's check at the bottom. No? No 10 of diamonds? Alright, well maybe that's because the entire trick, your card, the 10 of diamonds, has been face down in the middle of the deck. Alright, so like I said, this is a great trick, cool kicker ending. Honestly, when I first watched this trick, I was really amazed. I was like, wow, that's a great trick, and then the kicker ending just makes it even that much better. Alright, so what you're going to need to do is a brownie reversal, not brownie. That's what I thought the first time I heard it, but it's called Brow Reversal, and you can click on this link right here, and that'll be there the rest of the video so that you can click it anytime you want, and you can see how this is done, and that'll show you tips, the full tutorial, and other little things it's good for, and there's a lot of moves like that in this. So basically I'll just show you real quick. So you're going to get a thumb break under the top card, okay, and you're going to reverse them, stick them on top, reverse them, stick them on top. So what this basically does is it leaves a card face down on when all the rest of the cards are face up, or if you do it this way, it'll leave a card, and it looks kind of sloppy, which makes it seem like you're mixing them kind of sloppily. Anyway, it'll leave a card face up on the bottom of the deck, okay? And so basically all you have to do is, like I said, get a brow reversal, okay? And then you square them up, looks completely natural. You have one card face down on the bottom of the face up deck. And what you're going to ask is for them to choose a card. They say stop. You said, okay, you chose this card. You're going to do a double undercut. Okay, and you can also click right there, right above my thumb, and that'll be there for the rest of the video too as well. And you can, again, see tips, tutorial, and what this is good for if you click that video tutorial. Anyway, but you're going to get a thumb break. Real quick, I'll just show you what it looks like. And instead of reversing them like a browy reversal, by the way, that's the card that's face up on the bottom. You're just gonna move them like this, okay, and you're gonna cut right below that pinky break. So what you've done is you put their card, the three of spades, right above the queen of diamonds, which is a card that's face up. So now they're face together on the top. Okay, now what you're gonna say is, okay, so your card's lost somewhere in the deck, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find a lucky pair real quick. Oh, and by the way, sorry, I do have a few extra cards. This is an old deck that I've used, so if there are a few extra cards, that's just kind of what I got in this deck. So, wow, this never happens to me. Alright, so, okay, there we are. So you need to find a pair, any sort of pair like this, just the ones closest at the bottom, and you show them there's nothing weird about them. Meanwhile, while you're doing this, and I kind of had to hide it so you wouldn't see it, because it's hard to do if they're not, if your focus, the audience's focus isn't right here. You need to get a double pinky break. So most people think, well, why don't you just slide them to get a pinky break, which you would do normally. Well, the problem is there's a face-up card, so you don't want to flash that, because if you go like this, then they see it, okay? So you're going to want to use your thumb and count 1 pinky break. Sorry, 2 pinky breaks. So you've just gotten 2, okay? I'm going to take these, put them face up right here, and as you square them up, you're going to do this move where as you square them, sorry, this is really hard to show you. As you square them, you're going to get your thumb under there like a thumb break, so that when you come back, you just grab it and then you flip them over like it's 2 cards, okay? But really you're flipping over 4 cards. And another way, it's just really whatever comes more naturally, but that's the better way to do it. If you go like this, square them up, and then go right to here, you have to make a big pinky break like this so you can get your finger under there. So honestly, I prefer just holding a tiny pinky break. That looks way more natural. And then when you go over here, just getting your thumb right in that groove right there, and then you can pull up and stick your finger right there instead of having to hold this huge pinky break. Anyway, then you go like this and say, and after I wave the cards, they actually trap your 3. My 2 black 4s trap your 3. Really, this is an indifferent card, the card that was face up, and but that's the point. Andy Field Magic doesn't really show this very well, but I just wanted to make sure I showed you guys. This took me a minute to figure out what he was doing here, but anyway, so he's actually hiding that one, so you don't want to show. You want to show it like this and say, hey, check it out, my 2 4s trapped your 3. And then meanwhile, while you're showing this, you want to get a pinky break under that actual black 4, okay? And then you're going to take them, okay, and you're smooth them, put them on top, and again, you can do the same move that I just showed you, where you go like this, and you flip them over, you say, and I'll tell you a secret. This is something that Andy Field doesn't actually do, but you say, okay, I'll tell you a secret. The cards are actually playing illusion, and I like to do that because it just gives some sort of reason for why the card disappears. Because then I say, oh, sorry, they heard me, and that's kind of a great effect. They'll think it's kind of funny, and I made up that part because they'll think it's kind of funny, and then when you show them, they'll be, oh, that's funny, the cards heard me, they didn't like it. Anyway, so you're going to put them there, and what you're going to do is meanwhile their card is face down with this indifferent card facing it. So this is where you really want to be careful, don't flash that. So you're going to say, I'm going to take about 15 cards. This is so we can get their card more towards the middle. Then you're going to flip them over. So essentially what you're doing is putting their card face up and the indifferent card face down. So you go like this. And you want to be very careful as you're sliding cards off. I like to slide them like this to make sure, really hard against my fingers right here, to make sure that I'm only getting 1 card. Because I don't want to do it kind of smoothly, because if you do it smoothly, you get more than 1 card, right? So what I want to do, and that'll reveal their card. So I'll be very tight like that, so you see, okay. Because if you're smooth like I just said, they'll end up seeing their cards face up, okay? So, like I said, really tight. This means that only 1 card can slide off at a time. As you can see, I'll show you again real quick with a few cards. When I do this, the cards kind of like jerk off my fingers, okay? And then you say, okay, well, it's not at the top, right? Because they didn't see their 3 of spades at the top. Then you're going to flip them over on top. This buries their card a little deeper. Then you're going to take about 10 to 15. Again, it doesn't have to be as much on the bottom where you say, okay, you don't, is your card on the bottom. And again, sorry, I have a few extras. Like I said, this is a spare deck I have. Anyway, so you're going to take this and you're going to throw it on the top, saying it's not theirs, and also throw these on. So what you've done is basically moved about 25 cards roughly to the top, trapping that one. But your snap, I just like this because it gives it a more like you just did something kind of look. You don't have to though. Anyway, and then you're going to go like this. Oh, by the way, if you want to see the pinky break tutorial, it's right here for the rest of the video, because that's something that's also used here. Anyway, so then you're going to show them your card. If it's not at the top and not at the bottom, that's because it's been face down in the middle of the deck the entire time. And this really, really has a great effect. People will be amazed. It'll be cool, and you'll be the most popular kid in school. Anyway, so that's a trick. Andy Field Magic came up called NadineLove27. Again, I apologize. This is a spare deck I have. So it's got a few extra cards. But you can use it obviously with a normal deck. And please like, comment, subscribe, and give me feedback. Please like this video if you like bad decks. No one likes bad decks, so how about this? Dislike if you like good decks. Just kidding. Like if you like good decks, and you know what? Subscribe if you like bad decks. Alright, so just subscribe, like, I'll respond to all my comments, and that is NadineLove27. So I'll see you guys next time. Oh, and last thing, you guys, I'm sorry, my internet's been down for a while, so I haven't been able to post a new video until now, but the results, I didn't get enough subscribers for my St. Patrick's Day twist tutorial, so I won't be giving that away, and I also didn't get enough subscribers for my Easter tutorial, so I won't be giving that away either. Maybe next year. We'll see how that works. Anyway, but MysteryMagic318, and I'll see you next time. See you later.